More than just Band-Aids and ice, continuing the tradition of earning a gold star, and what is your red flag? All of this and more on this edition of the Stinger on Air. It's Friday, March 15th. Good morning, Jackets. I'm Emmy Johnson, and welcome back to the Stinger on Air. March is National Athletic Training Month. The BHS athletic trainer does a lot more than just wrapping ankles. Lainey Cawthon has the story.
Stressful. I have a lot of moving parts.
If you've attended any sporting event at BHS, you've probably seen Dr. Christina Mettinger on the sidelines. But she is not just a spectator. She's a valuable member of all of our teams.
So it's not just tape and Band-Aids. Everyone just thinks of me ice and water, but we do a whole lot more.
Mettinger's job as athletic trainer requires her to manage supplies, keep up with physicals, treat injuries for middle and high athletes, among many other duties.
So I had to figure out what's wrong, figure out how to fix you, figure if I can actually fix you or if I need to refer you out, and try to do that all within a time frame that the coaches are not yelling at me to get you back on the field.
Our athletes truly appreciate Dr. Mettinger's work. For Stinger on Air, I'm Lainey Cawthon.
Thanks, Lainey. Huge shout out for Miss Jenny Mills for writing and receiving a Partners for Youth Classroom grant entitled Printing Futures Empowering Students Through 3D Printing and Entrepreneurship. Stinger staffer Lauren Fail tells us more.
I was very excited to see that we had received the grant from Partners for Youth for our special education classes.
Academic support coach Miss Jenny Mills found an interesting new way to seek out business skills.
So the reason why, like I said, that I wanted to do this grant was just to give the kids an opportunity to learn about businesses and how to create a business, how to run a business, and how to understand that, you have to have a plan, not just financially, but you have to have a plan as to what your product is going to be and how you're going to market that product. So they could create a business and work on, business skills, which involve, finances, looking at prices of things, determining what would be the best objects to create that would create the most sales at the school. So when we start
Among creating new business skills, the students are also able to show their creative side by making their own templates.
So they can do keychains that have the graduation year on it. They can be maroon, gold, black. We can make them personalized. We can do different sports that can go on the keychains as well. We can even do the bee and put that on there. Some other ideas the kids came up with were to kind of personalize the Stanley Cups, and we can do that. There's just so much they can do with this.
Mills says exposure to this type of technology can help them find jobs in the future.
Be able to take our kids on various field trips, per se, to like different businesses, just so they can see some of the opportunities out there in the world. Looking at things just on a computer or having just somebody come in and speak about it, it's great, but actually having the opportunity to take them to see a business where they could possibly find employment after high school, and also to take them, to different places.
Academic support is thankful for the grant.
I was very, very excited, and the kids were even more excited to learn that we did receive that grant, and we're looking forward to getting all of our supplies in and to get our business started.
Thanks, Lauren. It has been a busy week for many students on campus. The JROTC program was awarded the Honor Unit with Distinction Gold Star this week after passing their annual inspection. The inspectors judged the program's color guard and platoon drill abilities and the leadership's presentations on continuing improvement and service work.
I think we really earned it. We stressed really hard about doing very well on this. We practiced days on end. We worked on the slideshows for months. So I really am proud of everyone in the JROTC program for getting that gold star.
Our JRTC program has received the Honor Unit Award for more than 40 years in a row. Congratulations. 21 Jacket Singers participated in the District Honors Choir on Wednesday. A guest clinician from Winthrop worked with the students from all 4 high schools. The students spent the day learning and rehearsing for a concert that was presented later in the evening. It has been a busy week for the Buford Ag program. Last weekend, some members traveled to Clemson to learn more about ag science, ag mechanics, animal veterinary science, plant environmental soils, and packaging science. And earlier this week, Ada Hunter, Will Winters, Nathan Ballard, Jake Kennedy, members of the Tool team, advanced to the state finals. Also, this week, Athletic Director Eric Funderburk was officially awarded SC AAA 2A State Athletic Director of the Year Award at the state conference in Charleston. Congratulations, Coach. There are a lot of athletic activities on campus over the next week. Be sure to check out BufordStinger.com for details. So we all have them, red flags. But what is yours? Stinger on the Street crew combed the campus to find out.
Red flags. Everyone has at least one. What are your red flags? What is the biggest red flag about yourself?
Is that I'm immediately done with everyone.
Real.
I talk too much.
Real.
Gaslighting.
What is the biggest red flag about you?
I say that I borrow things and then say I'll give it back, but never give it back.
Probably that I keep going back to the same person.
I cry over everything.
Way too handsome.
Probably that I'm a ginger.
Real words. What is the biggest red flag about yourself?
I think because I get too many girls. Red flag.
Real.
Still being in high school.
Real.
I don't have red flags.
Red flags are very common in most people, but you can't always judge them by those red flags. That's it for this week's Sting on the Street with Zamora Wright.
That does it for this week's edition of the Stinger on Air. We are still in need of sponsors, so if you like what you see, contact Matthew Collier at matthew.collier@lcsd.k12.sc.us. Want to help support us in other ways? Check out our Amazon wish list by clicking on the wish list tab on our website. There you will find many of the items we need to help support our program. For Stinger on Air, I'm Emmy Johnson.